What's up, everybody? How's it going? Alright, so I figured... I figured that they would be separated. One for each map, but that appears to not be the case, chat. It seems like they're all in Paldea. So... okay. We don't have to worry about Blueberry or Kitakami. It kind of surprises me they just put them all in the base. I guess that's good for people who don't have the DLC and wanna shiny hunt him. So I'm gonna assume the question mark is Hisui. It's funny because I did shiny hunt Voltorb like not even a month ago. I did not have it until now, so that's it just kind of be like that, don't it? Let me double check. Voltorb, nope. Electrode, nope. Okay. So let's go check out. Hopefully this is a good outbreak. But yeah, anybody had any good luck yet with the outbreaks? Where's my game taking so long to load? You good, game? Okay. Been having some nice battles? No. History Voltorb part grass, right? Ugh. Just let me spore. I should be allowed to spore. Even if it's grass. It evolves with the leaf stone. I wonder why they decided to do that. Because it's not like you need a Thunderstone to evolve Voltorb. I'm not liking the outbreak being up here. Let's see. Okay, we got 2, 3, 4... Alright, okay. Alright, it seems okay. Does them self-destructing count as the outbreak going down, or do I have to manually take them out myself for that to count? You like when they use stones to... Are you joking? Alright, well, I think we might have a new world record, chat, for me getting a shine. I literally have done nothing. I showed up. I literally just walked over here. I have been streaming for like 2 minutes. I just walked over here. Well, stream's over, everybody. Go home. Why did I attack this? I should have just thrown a ball at it. Alright, I won by Silver wins by doing absolutely nothing. Alright, well, we're good here. Ooh, it's nice to catch these guys in Lux Balls. Hold on a second, I see the vision. Alright, we got it. Okay. Okay. Well, now we're at 696. That was fast. Voltorb's cry is nostalgic. I think I say that about every Gen 1 Pokemon. Alright, well, I still need one more. I still need one more. But if I can just walk up and spawn one, then this shouldn't take very long. I don't think I don't need Fungus or a Moongus. Let me double check. Okay, it says I do need a Moongus. That can't be right. Oh, well. I guess I wouldn't mind getting a Fungus. Maybe I have, like, multiple Fungus and I never evolved one? I am not sure. Ow. I hit my... What? Connection with the server was interrupted. Okay. Alright, we should go back over here. I'm starting to spawn too many Swablues. I can't believe I just walked up in one spawn. That's crazy. Oh, man. It's funny that they increased the shiny rate for some of these Outbreak events, because I'm not sure they really need to. I mean, don't get me wrong, for like Flabébé, it was nice, because that's a dreadful Pokemon to shiny hunt, but here, I don't know. I don't know. Why Swablu wall? Go away, Swablu. Oh boy, they're spawning over there. I don't love that. Yeah, they do move differently than regular Voltorb does. I really don't care for this form very much. They really didn't do much. It's just, what if Voltorb was made of wood? Wow. Okay. Now that you pointed that out, Taylor, I'm gonna keep noticing that. They do move differently than regular Voltorb does. Alright, we got our first message. We got our first message. Why? Why did Mushy Mush refuse? What's up, everybody? I have already gotten one shiny Hisui Voltorb. I just walked up and there it was. So I just need one more for Electrode and we're good. I just need one more. Very glad that this is in the game so I don't have to shiny hunt Voltorb in PLA. Actually very happy with that. Can they do that with, like, Growlithe next? That would be... What other Hisui Pokemon do I need shiny? Let me consult the ancient texts, aka my list. I need a fair bit of Alolan Pokemon. It might shock you to learn I don't have Alolan Rattata or Raticate shiny. Okay, I need Hisui, Growlithe, Arcanine, Electrode, Typhlosion, Sneasel, Samurott, and that's it. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought I needed more for some reason. They should do all the outbreaks for all the regional Pokemon. That'd be great. I'd love to get Growlithe done without having to go back to PLA as well. Alolan Rattata has to be one of the worst regional forms. You know what? Yeah, it is. Complete garbage. I hate Raticate too. Alolan Raticate. I think... Oh boy. Did they have to have him just explode? Like, what's the point? I don't know, I really like Alolan Raichu is great, Alolan Marowak is fun, I love Alolan Muck, but... I don't know about some of the others. He just exploded twice. See, this would be fine if it wasn't so buggy. It's not like you take damage in this game. It turns dark gray and gets a mustache. I think Raticate might be worse. They gave it, like, hamster cheeks for some reason. Like, is it supposed to be like, oh, it's a pack rat? Who is that? Oh, it's Litleo. I'm like, I could not tell what Pokemon that was. Did I save after I caught the shiny? Let me save. Remember to save. Save often. I don't know, chat. Which regional forms... Which region has the worst forms? Alolan Pokemon? Or Galar Pokemon? Can you even say, like, Paldean? Because there's, like, 2 of them? Like, they're barely even on the team. Regular Voltorb can't explode when it's shiny. I would assume that works the same way for Hisui Voltorb, but... You know, who knows? Alola has the worst regional ones. I don't know. There's a lot of Galarian forms that are kind of stinkers. Like, Galarian Mr. Mime. I don't know if I really love Galarian Weezing either. Maybe because they, like, it's like, oh, it's supposed to be like a chimney, but it actually is good for the environment. Okay, guys. They've been on a decline. Galarian Mr. Mime straight up just looks like a balding man. It doesn't look like a silly, goofy mime. It looks like a person. He's too humanoid. Do they really have to roll like 50 miles away from you? Oh yeah, Alolan. I forgot. I always forget Alolan Geodude exists. Maybe it's because I try to purposely forget that it exists. What's up, Galaxy? Yeah, you're a big Berserker fan, Tyler. I'm not as high on Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales as everybody else seems to be. You know how I say Cinderace was handcrafted in a lab to appeal to little boys? Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales are that, except for little girls. I don't know. Like, I just prefer the originals. I prefer the originals for most, forms, honestly. Hisui Arcanine is a tragedy. That is an ugly-ass Pokemon. That is an ugly, abomination-ass Pokemon. Arcanine and Growlithe are both far superior to their ugly, ugly, ugly Hisui forms. Galarian Rapidash is an abomination. We could have had it all, man. We could have had a cool Alicorn, or hell, even just a regular unicorn. And they were like, no, let's not. Sometimes with forms, they get, like, wacky silly. With, like, Alolan Executor. But other times with Rapidash, it feels like they show way too much restraint. And I'm not sure why that is. I guess it depends on the designer. Also, again, things like the fact that there's a Galarian Mr. Mime, but there's not a Galarian coughing. That shit bugs me. Why is there no Galarian Cubone? Or Alolan Cubone? Why is there no Alolan Execute? Like, Pikachu, I understand. I understand why they didn't want to give Pikachu a form, because it's Pikachu. But for everybody else, it's like, I don't... I mean, even Meowth has 15 forms too many. Alright, we're gonna picnic reset here. You got Popplio shiny, nice. I don't know, and then you have like whole lines like the Geodude line. Like, imagine if they just did Golem and nobody else. That said, even as much as I think Hisui Arcanine is a flop, I would like to have it shiny. So if they're gonna put Hisui Voltorb in the game in one of these events, I would love to see them do Growlithe. I have no expectations, no feelings. I'm going into Pokemon Day very neutral. Pokemon Day is very soon, chat. It's next week. Holy shit. It's almost March. I will, of course, be live watching it bright and early. And his rocks fell off. I don't even remember that, but that sounds disgusting. That sounds sickening. Just describing rocks falling off makes me itch. I like all the other Pokemon that designer has made. He made Tyrantrum, Aurorus. I usually like all of his designs, but the Alolan Geodude line is not one of them. It's like James Turner, I like most of James Turner's Pokemon except for like Paldean Tauros. That's the one L. I can't. At least we have Paldean Wooper balances out how dreadful Tauros is. Balanced as all things should be. I have one shiny so far. I had more shiny luck just walking up and having... I just walked up and found one, and now that I actually have that Outbreak whittled down, I'm not having as much luck. Shiny hunting be like that, though. Why does it have a mustache? You're asking great questions, Tyler. I don't know. Actually, it's based off of the blah blah blah, which has a mustache, therefore it's a great design. Oh! You have great camouflage, friend. Stop rolling away. Why are you running? Why are you running? Alright, here's number 2. That took very little time. 2 shinies in less than 20 minutes. Or just about 20 minutes. Alright. Just get in the ball and we're good to go, friend. Screech. You know what? I actually do associate Voltorb with Screech. That's a Gen 1. That's just a Gen 1. Gen 1 ass. Gen 1. Alright, well... my catch charm is not working right now. Please call again. Now it's gonna go boom. No, it's just gonna do charge beam. Yeah, I guess they added Paldean Tauros. Are you serious? I can't spore this thing. That's so annoying. I hate shiny hunting grass types. I guess they added Paldean Tauros because it's like, it's Spain. You've got to have a bull. And the great improvement they made to Tauros was, what if we just made it black and gave it one of the worst shinies of all time? Alright. So... Leaf Stone. No. Thunderstone. I have 33 Dawn Stones, chat. What the hell? Why do I have 33 Dawn Stones? Items in this game are a joke. They're an actual joke. Nothing feels rare in this game anymore. You used to get like, what, 1 or 2 Dawn Stones back in like Gen 4, and now it's like, here's 50. This sure is Electrode. Oh, I don't like this Pokemon form. I hate that it still keeps its cartoon mouth, but it has those like wooden eyes. Alright, let me mark off Electrode on the list. Whoops. Okay. Boom. So now the only Hisui forms I need are Growlithe, Arcanine, the starters, and Sneasel. I don't have Avalugg and Decidueye marked on my list, but I am ready. I have a Rowlet ready to be transferred, and I have a Bergmite somewhere. Somehow, somewhere. I think it's in Shield. So I have 2 Pokemon. I'm waiting to do this all together, so. Avalugg and Decidueye aren't marked off, but I will have them at some point eventually TM. All right, let's go heal. I guess my list says I need a Mungus. I'm not sure that I do, but it won't be a problem to catch with the odds up. It's just free real estate. It's free shiny real estate. If you've ever in your life desired to get Voltorb, Fungus, shiny, now is your chance. It'll probably take you less than half an hour. Am I gonna shiny hunt all the unknowns? It's not an active goal of mine. I have 1 shiny, which is unknown N. I should get O shiny. That would be funny. No. Or getting like A and H so I could spell nah. Nah. Alright, there's Fungus. Fungus! Yeah, where's Pokeball Pattern Vivillon? We have not seen Pokeball Pattern Viv in forever. That would actually be really cool. Different patterns of Viv all over the map. That'd be pretty cool. I think I just double healed. It's fine. Sometimes it's weird to return to the early area in this game. Yeah, we have Pokemon Day next week. They're giving away like a Ceruledge promo card for the occasion. It's like, okay. Sure. I guess. Also, they announced, the Pokemon Center announced their Easter promo for this year. I posted it in the Discord if anyone was curious. It has Scorbunny! It's always weird to see older gen, except for like Piplup, who's uber popular, or like Rowlet. It's like, I mean, Scorbunny's popular too, but it's like, oh, we're back in Gen 8. Swirlix is in the promo. I saw Swirlix and I did clap. Are you going to try to get one, Justin? I think the Pokemon Center, Best Buy, and GameStop are going to have it. I kind of wish instead of a stamp, they would do like a special holo foil. If the Pokemon Center will probably have it around 1 in the afternoon tomorrow. Actually, a good way to tell is if the European Pokemon, if the British Pokemon Center will have it. Because if they have it, if it goes up on their website, that means we're gonna get it slightly later. I'm sure GameStop will have it, but GameStop has like what, a 80 some odd dollar shipping minimum now? Might just go to Best Buy tomorrow. That works too. What's up, train? I got the Quaquaval. I hate Paldean Fates. They couldn't have gone with anything better. We just had Paldea evolved. So I wanna think of that other set. But I got a Quaquaval box online, and when it arrived, the Jumbo Quaquaval promo had managed to slide underneath the packaging inside. So this wasn't somebody tampering with it. The promo card, the Jumbo promo just got trapped underneath the plastic and got slightly bent. It's like, oh, that's a new one. That's fun. So sometimes it does pay to just go to the store and, you know, buy product in the store. I've seen Paldea evolve. Paldean Fates. I have to think about it. The ETBs are already down to like 39 bucks. ETBs are so overpriced. I love going to the store and seeing shelves full of them because they're like $60 fucking now. It's like, yeah, I wonder why nobody's buying these. It's a real mystery. The Fungus Amoongus. I'm hunting a mushroom Pokemon with my mushroom Pokemon, chat. Exciting fungus developments. Who's your favorite mushroom Pokemon, chat? So, Paris, Parasect, Shroomish, Breloom, Bungus, Amoongus, Morlul, Shiinotic, Brute Bonnet, Toad's-Cool, and Toad's-Cruel. That's everybody, I think. Who's the best mush? Shroomish and Breloom. I agree. I actually like almost all of those Pokemon that I just listed off. Parasect is the coolest one. I like Parasect a lot too. Amoongus is the only lame one. I definitely prefer Fungus to Amoongus. Come on, buddy, go. I don't know, Breloom is so much fun. It's just like a kangaroo dinosaur mushroom thing. You wouldn't look at Shroomish and assume it evolves. You would not have. I feel like Breloom is very different from what you would think Shroomish would evolve into. What's up, Destruggle? Snorlawl, too. I know a lot of people don't like Shiinotic. But I like both of them. You got Invisalign yesterday? Oh, no. Well, I mean, congrats, but also... Mouth... Ow. Yeah, you get that pressure from your teeth actively being shifted in your mouth. Bungus is a little fella. Bungus is funny because it actually is, you know, tiny. So you could actually believe you're picking up a Pokeball, unlike Voltorb and Electrode, who are not Pokeball sized. Mimic. Man, a Pikmin Pokemon crossover would go so hard. Alright, we're good. You're good, Mush. You're good. I wish Paris and Parasect were in this game. I know they're menaces to society in PLA. But I never actually shiny hunted them in that game. It is funny that they chose to make Paris and Parasect so aggressive. The parasite that's taken over Paris and Parasect is very, very aggressive, hostile. I wish Parasect had a better shiny. Pretty not great. Uh-oh. Game? That's awesome that this happens to me at least once per stream, chat. Great game. No problems here. That took like 5 minutes. What did we even load in there? What was the problem? Were the workadies too strong for this poorly unoptimized slop to load in? Christ. No lie, like once per stream that happens. I go to an area and the game just cannot handle it. Actually, maybe if you didn't have an original Switch. Oh, I'm gonna turn into the Joker. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Direct was yesterday. Was there anything anyone found exciting? I was not expecting Epic Mickey to come back. I'll tell you that. I never played those. I was always interested. That was a game I remember being interested in as a kid, but I never played it. Is it worth playing? Have any of y'all played Epic Mickey? Centro's paywalling leaks, which is so funny. Centro just loves being so very unlikable. That's crazy. The new Monkey Ball looks fun. The last Monkey Ball for the Switch I remember seeing for like $15. I mean, honestly, who gives a shit about crediting leakers? Only in the Pokemon fandom do people seem to care about that. Like, you're the bus driver. Shut up and drive the bus. I don't give a shit where leaks come from, personally. But Centro does not make themselves ever look good, so... I think paywalling leaks is really goofy-ass behavior. I do find that very weird, though. In Pokemon, it's like, Centro steals all their leaks. Who gives a shit? People should be leaking things anyway. You shouldn't. It's not like there's a morally good person here. How dare you leak? You take credit for other people's things knowledge that they should not be sharing. Okay. Like, if they knew who was leaking this information, they would be fired. What else? Was there anything else in that direct? Oh, they announced Mother 3 for Japan. That's insane. I like, what do you even do anymore? If you're a big Mother 3 fan that wants an actually translated version. It's just never gonna happen. That's so funny. I mean, I understand. Like, sure, you have a fan translation that's very accessible. And I'm sure lots of people who want it translated have played it. It's just one of those long-running things that's happened for so long. People just want it just because. Yeah, I saw Reggie's tweet about it. I mean, well, yeah, of course, Reggie doesn't even work for Nintendo anymore. What power does he have? Maybe it just annoys me because it's all the baseless speculation as to why it doesn't get translated. Oh, it's the culturally insensitive, or it's this part, or it's that part. It's like when somebody came into chat before Gen 9 came out and was like, they're not gonna make a dolphin Pokemon because Japan kills dolphins. It's like, what are you talking about? I feel like people just say shit. People are just saying shit. Nobody actually knows why. I've been meaning to play through Earthbound at some point. To the beat. Yeah, see, that makes no sense to me. The most logical conclusion in my mind is that they don't think it will be worth the money to translate it and advertise it. Like, I don't know why people are making such huge reaches when the most logical thing is probably because they don't think it'll be worth the money. Yeah, like you definitely have to think of it from like a corporation point of view. But I don't think there was anything else in that direct. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna be. I mean, it was a partner showcase, so that's what it do, Yugi. Yeah, it's just kind of warped into this endless running thing that I wish they would just release it just to get it over with, you know? What? Was that a shiny? No. I think I saw the purple flowers. I think I just got fooled by flowers. Yeah, Earthbound is definitely like a cult classic. If you can apply that term to a video game. Did not do very well financially, but is beloved by its small fan base. It has been very influential, though. Things like Undertale, of course, would not exist without it. And then Undertale itself is very influential and blah 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 blah. I mean, is this song is this one of Toby's songs? There's a shiny. Geez, you have to walk right up to him to see the purple. Hello, tiny friend. Can I lock on to you? It wants to lock on to nothing. This fungus is a figment of my imagination. It doesn't really exist. What's up, tiny friend? Tiny purple friend! We ballin'. Yeah, I've seen the Switch 2 rumors. That's another thing where I'm just like, can Nintendo just announce the goddamn console? I'm I'm so tired. Just announce it, give us the details, and set us free. I can't take any more. Alright, there we go. We picked up... How are we collecting spores? Do we have our little beaker out here collecting the spores? Oh! Oh! Fungus the early riser! You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright. Perfect. Okay, I gotta evolve this one. I assume Fungus evolves at level 500, like every other Gen 5 Pokemon. 39, yep. Why is Gen 5 like this? Okay, 39. No, 11 seems too much. Oh, I was close. Alright, perfect. Evolve my Fungus. What's up, Shadow Wolf? There we go. This is such a silly Pokemon. I do like the puns, though. Fungus among us. The fungus among us. Amogus. Well, what do I do now? I got everything I needed in under an hour. The shiny rate is cracked. Like I said, chat, if you've ever had any desire to get Hisui Voltorb, regular Voltorb, a Fungus, or a Moongus shiny, it will take you 10 minutes. No time at all. I mean, I could try to go for one with a mark? Question mark? Question mark. I could go back to the, Hisui. Maybe we'll try to get a Hisui Voltorb with a mark or something. Ain't got nothing else going on. Zappa Pico. It's like one of the few cities in this game I remember. So is this the Outbreak event for Pokemon Day? Like, I did need Hisui Voltorb, so... Good. Good on that front, but now... Now we're done. I hate climbing flat walls in this game. You got your shiny charm? Nice. Congrats. This event ends on Pokemon Day, so... Are we thinking they're going to announce something else? Or is it like... I hope you enjoy the event anyway. Anyway. Y'all are wild in chat. NSO red and blue. I would honestly just rather purchase those games. Which, you know, sucks because I had those games. I've already purchased those games, but I'd prefer to own them than have them be like rentals. Yeah, they posted a Pokemon Horizons one, and it's so funny because that still has not aired over here yet. Fucking jokers. They're such clowns. They're dubbing Pokemon like it's 2004 still. I don't know, that just made me laugh. It's like, it's also a spoiler too, because it shows the Quaxley character who doesn't get introduced until later, so it's like, they're just outright posting spoils because the show has been airing for over a year in Japan. It still hasn't been dubbed in the US. Okay. Great job, guys. Yeah, exactly, Cacturn. Like, I don't want them to be able to take it away. Got a Breeze getting looking for regular Voltorb. Nice. That Rookity made me think it was something else. Alright. That took... The odds are cracked with these Outbreak events. That took no... I've just been here walking for like 2 seconds. Alright. Okay. What's up, friend? This is shiny number 4. 2 Voltorbs, 1 Fungus, and now another Voltorb. Alright. It's free real estate. It is free shiny real estate. Do you have a mark, friend? You do not. It's Jolly. Competitive Voltorb. Let's go. You prefer Floatzel? The best thing about Buizel and Floatzel are their cries. Specifically Floatzel. Alright, can we get one with a mark? I mean, I already did. I just got one with a mark, but can we get another? Can we get another? I miss the Outbreak events, though. It feels like it's been a while since we've had one. Maybe it's just because... Was it the Dragon one? What was the last Outbreak event, chat? I don't remember. The Dragon one, I had all of those Pokemon, so that barely registered because I didn't need anything from that. Man, please do Hisui Growlithe next. That would be great. Please do Hisui Growlithe. Then we can get Growlithe and Arcanine. And then I just need the starters and I'm basically done. Oh, I need Sneasel too. I don't really like Hisui Sneasel. There were way better choices. Just in Gen 2 alone. Yeah, they're all ball themed. That's our celebration going into Pokemon Day. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. What's up, Bugmaster? Blue, purple, and black. Yeah, the partner showcase didn't really have a whole lot going on. I was surprised to see Epic Mickey, like I said. Maybe one day I'll check that game out. Although, if you've ever seen the concept art for Epic Mickey, it's kind of insane what we lost out on. The concept art for Epic Mickey is actually insane. It's like Mickey Five Nights at Freddy's. Actually grotesque designs. Yeah, you absolutely don't need to have a sandwich for this event, chat. Just whittle... I mean, I walked up without doing anything and found a shiny, so you could just just whittle down the Outbreak and you could probably get your shiny in less than like 10 or 20 minutes. Whoops. I've gotten 4 shinies under an hour. And I probably could have gotten more if I just stayed in the same place. So 3 Voltorb, 1 Fungus. What's your favorite Hisui form, chat? Everyone's gonna say Avalugg, right? There's not as many Hisui Pokemon as I thought that we were gonna get. Zoroark, yeah. Hisui Zoroark goes so hard. I like Zorua too, Hisui Zorua. They were designed by the same lady that made Zorua and Zoroark, so you get that consistency. It's always nice when they have the same designer make a form for their Pokemon. Yeah, Avalugg. I do like Hisui Decidueye. I really wish they had committed to making Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet Hisui forms. I think it's kind of lame that only the final evolutions got forms. I would have loved to have seen like a autumnal autumn leaf Rowlet. That would have been cute. I don't mind Hisui Braviary, but it's not my favorite. I do like the shiny though. Yeah, the Hisui Zora plush that was shiny is one of the very few pieces of shiny merch that they released recently. Let's do a picnic reset. Nobody said Sneasler. Or Hisui Sneasel. What am I doing? Picnic. I know it's an evolution, but I would consider Ursaluna. Ursaluna's really cool. Basculegion and Zoroark are probably my favorites, though. Sui Lilligant's long legs are funny as hell. Sui Lilligant reminds me of Pearl from Steven Universe. Sneasler's the only one you don't like? See, it's the same. Nobody brought up Cleavor either. Typical Cleavor L. I don't think Scyther and Sneasel were good choices. Scizor and Weavile are great. Scizzor's like a perfect Pokemon. There were way better choices, personally. I don't think they needed to be messed with. I don't know, Scizor is so cool. Flop ass sideburns Cleavor has nothing on Scizor. Absolute nothing. Sneasler doesn't really hold a candle to how cool Weavile is either. Oh. What's up, buddy? It hopped. Did a little hop hop. It did a little hoppy hop. Man, this is so easy. Shiny number 5? I think we're at 5. Jeez. Sheesh. Alright, perfect. It's Hardy. No mark. That's okay. Man, I went from not having shiny Histui Voltorb to having many. Into having many. Multiples. They really should do Vivillon, though. Like, doing, like, Pokeball pattern Viv would be great. Pokeball pattern Viv would go super hard. That would be a great way to celebrate Pokemon Day. IMO. I don't know, what other type... No, that's Skidoo. I saw the gray. I saw the dark color on Skidoo, and I was like, wait a second. What other type of Outbreak event could they have? That would be a good one for Pokemon Day. They probably will do a 7-star legendary. I don't know who would be very interesting, though. Reshiram and Zekrom raids. I still cannot believe Reshiram and Zekrom are in the DLC. Not shiny huntable, of course. But the Gen 6 legendaries are just AWOL. Zygarde who? The Ultra Beast? I don't know why that... I mean, it's not like we're coming up on anything Gen 7 related, but they are not in the game. They could, I suppose. So you're saying there's a chance. Had to crank up the XP on Palworld. Yeah, be sure to edit any of the settings that you find annoying, like waiting for eggs or how many pals spawn. Customizing your world makes the game a way smoother experience. Yeah, Nihilego is one I still need from Dynamax Adventures. I need Nihilego, Xurkitree, Kartana, Stacka, Steela. I think that's it. I got everybody else. Oh, of course I don't have Poipole. Or Naga. Blacephalon. Blacephalon was a double-edged sword. On one hand, Blacephalon is the easiest Dynamax Adventures raid Pokemon. You could literally one-shot it 9 times out of 10. But on the other hand, it took me over 100 tries to get it. So, you win some, you lose some, I guess. But if you're looking for a really easy, soloable Dynamax adventure, Blacephalon is a great target. Very easy. Xurkitree took you almost 200? Oh, no. No. For level 40. Yeah, definitely crank it up then. And there's a lot of good mods on, like, Nexus if you're looking for some mods. I recommend the 100% drop rate one, so you can get some good schematics. Because otherwise, the drop rate for, like, the legendary rocket launcher or the legendary assault rifle, truly miserable. I need to get Kyogre. There's a few legendaries that I would have everybody if I would just get Kyogre or Tapu Koko. Like, I would have all the Tapus if I get Koko. I would have the legendary weather trio if I got Kyogre. If I got Articuno, I would have all 3 legendary birds. Like, I'm just like one off in a few different legendary categories. I need both Lotties. Never had... Here's my list. Let me see. Let me consult my list. Heatran I still need. If I get Solgaleo, then I would have Necrozma and Lunala done. Oh, I need Reshiram and Kyurem. I only have Zekrom. For as much as the Lake Guardians show up, they've never been very nice to me. Only Mesprit, which is ironic because it's my least favorite one. Mesprit was there for me when my buddy Azelf turned its back on me. Oh, I need Guzzlord. I forgot about Guzzlord. I named off every Ultra Beast I needed except for Guzzlord. Guzzlord's really easy, though. Guzzlord also might have one of the best shinies of all the Ultra Beasts. Yeah, we haven't done a Dynamax Adventures in a while. I'd be down to do another one. I usually do randoms, but maybe I could do a targeted. I don't even remember who I have saved at this point. Tapu Koko for Gyarados. I mean, you do you. Personally, not a trade I would have made, but you do you. Yeah, Zygarde's very hard. Kyogre is very hard. Any of the Dynamax legendaries that have multi-hit moves can be very hard. I mean, even Articuno can have its moments if it hits all your team with Blizzard. Palkia's frustratingly difficult, especially on randoms. Water Dragon is just great typing. It made me happy I got Dialga done, because Steel Dragon is also very good typing. Man, if I got Palkia, then I'd have Dee Dee and Tina. See what I mean? I'm like one off from completing like 3 different legendary trios. Somehow the first one I completed was the genies. Although as of now, I guess I don't technically have all the genies, but there is no way for me to acquire the 4th genie shiny legally. Ugh. They had to have an Amorous. They had to make that exist. I don't count Pogo shinies. I would probably be near completion if I did, but I don't count Pogo shinies. I would have had, let's see, almost every starter done. I mean, the problem with legendaries and Pogo is that they're easy as shit to get shiny. There's no challenge. The hardest part about raiding legendaries and Pogo is actually finding enough people to do a party. Pogo is so pay to win. If you can afford to buy 500 raid passes, you're basically guaranteed you're shiny. The same way people are buying their shiny mythicals. Skadoo keeps jump scaring me. Skadoosh. I watched a trailer today for a Pixar movie. This was like announced last year. I never even saw or heard anybody talking about it. It was a cute trailer about a boy that gets kidnapped by aliens. But apparently it was pushed back from its release date this year so they could focus on Inside Out 2. That makes me kind of sad. Yeah, it was a cute trailer. Never even heard of that movie before I saw that tweet. Come on, give me one with a mark, game. Yeah, Elio. Elios? Elio? 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 I hate that all Pixar and like Disney movies are just one word. That naming, the way they name their properties pisses me off. Just a personal pet peeve of mine. You can meet Bing Bong at the Pixar hotel that opened by Disneyland. Bing bong, bing bong. Satoriu, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't have my glasses on. Balan Wonderworld. Yuji Naka died for Balan's sins. Balan Balan. I don't even know how you say that. Weird advertisement, but okay. When are they going to announce who voices Shadow? I wait with bated breath. Like, they're already filming. Already gotten, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 5 shinies. These events are very, very easy to get shinies. It was just the anniversary of Sonic Riders. The intro to that game goes so hard. How many years later, I still love that intro. Weirdly hard-ass game. But great soundtrack. Remember when you and I played Sonic Riders together, Tyler, and we couldn't we couldn't remember how to play? I can't believe I made any progress in that game as a kid. It's sad that it took them 2 movies to movie 3 to realize people want to hear Sonic music in the Sonic movies. What a novel concept. When is the Knuckles show? The Knuckles show does not look very good. Can't wait to see Knuckles take on regular human man villain. Wow. Yeah, definitely. I definitely go to Sonic movies to hear generic pop music and crappy modern. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Hear crappy fucking pop songs while Sonic shills for Olive Garden. I mean, the most egregious example of that was the Mario movie where they cut that amazing Donkey Kong remix for generic 80s song number 500. The funniest thing about that was watching all the weird stans defend that. Actually, this 80s song is definitely not overused, and it's good, actually. Definitely didn't feel like a soulless corporate decision at all. Didn't replace a perfectly good music track that you could listen to that actually invokes Donkey Kong. Not perfectly fine. Good and fine. Take on me. Not only is that just a baffling choice, but it's like that song has been so ungodly overused. Like, at least for as heavily flawed as I find the FNAF movie, at least they had Living Tombstone. That might have been the highlight of the movie. Sure, it was incoherent, not scary in the slightest, and kind of boring, but hey. The Living Tombstone was there. One saving grace. Also, didn't the Mario movie use I Need a Hero? Ugh, that's an even worse choice. Sorry, but you're never gonna be better than Shrek 2, so... you shouldn't even try with that song. If they ever make a sister location movie, they have to use the sister location song. Join the animatronic family. It's Jump Up Superstar is such a great ass song. Like, Mario Odyssey is not one of my favorite 3D Marios, but man, that is such a good ass song. Kirby and the Forgotten Land had a really good song too. So who's ever over there, who's ever making those songs over there is cooking. And then over here, for Pokemon, we get fucking Ed Sheeran. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely, Tyler. Absolutely. It's like, remember the Pokemon Anniversary album? That just got a bunch of celebrity people like Katy Perry and then had nothing to do with Pokemon? Actually, Katy Perry's song was electric in reference to the Pokemon Pikachu. Which TV show has the best theme song? I mean, it's hard to discount dub Pokemon. I don't know, Danny Phantom, Kim Possible, SpongeBob. Oh, anybody watch the live-action Avatar show? Oh boy. I saw a review that said that the M. Night Shyamalan movie is more merciful because it's only 2 hours long. It is so over. Wow, what a surprise. That show turned out to be a big pile of shit. I'm shocked. I, for one, am shocked. Is Post Malone even relevant anymore? He was way more relevant back when they got him for that song, now that I feel like he is now. Apparently Sokka doesn't even, like, get put in Kyoshi garb. Holy shit. Oh my god. I watched a clip of Azula, which Azula should not be in season 1. Okay. Sure. Anyway, Azula, Mai, and Ty Lee should not be in season 1. So, ding. But then it's just the most ugly scene I've ever seen. It's just flat, awful acting against green screen CGI empty slop. Alright, another one. Do you have a mark, my friend? You got something. Alright. Was that little fella? I still don't know why those need to be addressed, but it's fine. We just went for it and we got it. Alright, another one. It's weird to catch a shiny but not mark it down on my list. Yeah, what did that mark even mean? That it's just little? It's not like PLA where there's alphas. I'm not sure why that even needs to be addressed. It's like, who cares? I don't really care what size a Pokemon is in this game. It's like whoop-de-doo. I care if it has a mark and if it's shiny. That's it. I just want one Voltorb with a mark, and I'll be happy. It is funny how, you know, it's like, oh, brand new event. Oh, it's done in 10 minutes. Oh, it's one of the events where they raise the shiny odds, so it's stupidly easy to get shinies. I mean, it was already... I'm not sure why they increased the odds anyway. Alright, let's picnic reset. What was the last raid event? It was Love Disc, right? Oh, raids have not been cooking lately. Oh, Armor Rouge and Cerule Edge. Yippee. Quite possibly two of the most overhyped Pokemon in existence. Oh my god, Armor Rouge is so cool. He's like a Mega Man. He's got like a gun, and then Cerule Edge has a sword. I'm glad they have bad shinies. I think it's funny, actually. That's what they get for that's what Armor Rouge and Cerule Edge appreciators get. If Golden Go can't have a good shiny, then nobody can. Well, now that they've done Voltorb, I want them to do Growlithe. I think Hisui Growlithe would be great. I would argue their shinies are worse than Garchomp. Let's be real. At least I can tell Garchomp is shiny from behind. Honestly, though, I think the most disappointing shiny in Gen 9... Well, there's a lot, but one that always comes to my mind is, Scovillain. They had the recipe. They had the keys to success for a very good, funny shiny by making the peppers different colors, like orange and yellow. And they gave it jorts instead. I feel like that's worse than like the Cheddars having a... Well, the Tanimouse's is terrible. Paldean Tauros also angers me, considering original Tauros' shiny is something you could never miss. Look what they took from us. Nuclear Green Tauros. Wonder if Turner designed Paldean Tauros' shiny. I think he designed G-Max Gengar. Which I feel like G-Max Gengar should not be the shiny color that it is. I feel like that's, cheating. Like, that's not Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar is a separate entity. That's not true, Midnight. Paldean Tauros' shiny is just ass. It wouldn't have mattered if I had seen it or not. Like, I've seen shiny Meowth a few times. Still just a shit shiny. I do love the idea that you think it's personal for me, though. Paldean Tauros has personally offended me. I do. One of my favorite things, though, is when I see people on Twitter, like, redesign shinies. And they're always just, like, way too much. Somebody redesigned shiny Tyrantrum, and it's like, what are we doing here? Also, I read the comments and everybody was like, the shiny dinosaur was fine. The shiny T-Rex was fine. Y'all really didn't bother to learn Tyrantrum's name? Let me see if I can find it. This is why I'm glad no Pokemon fans work at Game Freak. This is why I'm glad, actually. Shiny Tyrantrum is a great one. It's just shiny hunters being like, check out my shiny Tyrantrum. Okay, I found it. Am I gonna play Pogo this weekend? What's happening this weekend that would get me to play Pogo after like 6 months of not playing Pogo, being completely bored with the game? I don't know, to me this is so, it's just like, what if we made the shiny gray? Shocks me how many people are actually still playing Pogo. Must be so thrilling with the same raids every day, day in and day out. I mean, even Ceruledge and Armarouge's designs there are just, like, overdone. You're trying too hard. Like, honestly, I really don't mind Ceruledge and Armarouge's shinies. It's funny how many people complain about Charcadet's shiny hunt as if it was dreadful when it was absolutely, totally easy. Skill issue. Yeah, did I cook? No. No, you did not. No, actually. Like, why even touch Tyrantrum? Black shinies are overrated, man. It's like what if we just made it gray or dark? This is why some of my favorite shinies are... Like, Rayquaza doesn't match Kyogre and Groudon, and I think that's great. They, of course, ruin that in Oraz. Because those are dog shit games. But I liked Rayquaza being the black shiny against Groudon's yellow and Kyogre's purple. Good for you, Tyler. Why don't you go do that? I mean, purple or black, Charizard's still... I mean, I kind of like Venusaur's shiny. Maybe I'm not being fair to Venusaur. They didn't ruin Rayquaza, they changed Groudon and Kyogre. Their primals are just black. They're shinies. Boring. Also, you can't get Deoxys shiny in that game. L. Look. If they put, like, Emerald on the Switch... My man Deoxys... I'm calling the alien up. We're locking in. I actually really like G-Max Venusaur. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but G-Max Venusaur is really neat. I actually kind of like Blastoise and Charizard's G-Maxes too. Which is funny because I don't particularly like Mega Blastoise. And I'm very indifferent towards Mega Venusaur. But I like their G-Maxes. No dry battery. Thought that Swablu was shiny. That'd be like my 5th random shiny Swablu if that was actually shiny. Deoxys is such a great theme. That's why I appreciated the Petra Run event, because I missed Mythicals having banging themes. Transfer to Stadium. That's right. I always forget about the fact that I could, you know, if I paid for the higher tier, which I don't, I could play Pokemon Stadium. And the fact that you can't actually transfer anything to Stadium is so crazy. I've never had any desire to upgrade my Nintendo plan. It just seems like a waste of money. It's like I could boot up Ocarina anytime I want. Hello. It's just so much more money for something I just don't feel is worth it. Here's the thing, chat. Pokemon Bank should be included. The fact that they just let Game Freak charge as much money as they do for Bank, it should be packaged in with Nintendo Online. I'm just saying, if you ever want to experience Black and White, they emulate very well. So I've been told. It's not like, sometimes in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can get some graphical issues. And I'm sure there are a few with Black and White, but Black and White run pretty smooth. Black and White have aged great. It's never too late. Yeah. Home is so overpriced. It is so overpriced. It's insane that nobody ever really talks about how predatory Pokemon Home is. Pokemon fans are so whipped, they just don't care. They'll hand over their money. Please, Nintendo, let me store my Pokemon. Please, let me have a shiny. And so it will be told. Alright, buddy. Another one. Man, I'm gonna need to buy Lux Balls soon. Bruh. What is that Voltorb? A Voltorb looked weirdly yellow for a second. Mushy Mush and Hisui Voltorb have the same color scheme. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what to say after getting like 6 of these shiny, chat. The insightful shiny commentary is the well is dry. Can I just catch you, dude? You're level 22. Oh my god. I love shiny hunting grass Pokemon that I can't spore. Swift. Swift is such a terrible move. Can I catch now, please? Thank you. You must use false swipe before you can catch. You must answer my riddle. Just give me one with a mark, game. Just one. This is gonna be the Voltorb box. This is henceforth the Voltorb box, featuring penguins and Amoonguss. Free shiny real estate. What's up, buddy? Are you having a lovely shiny day? I know I am. This is gonna make the shiny compilation like 10 minutes longer, and it's just gonna be Voltorb. It's just all gonna be Voltorb. I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry. Alright. Easy. I love running into one shiny into one shiny directly into another one. That happens so much with Jangmo. Again, no sandwiches required. We're just Outbreak goofing right now. I mean, I truly don't know why you would want to waste sandwich ingredients when the odds are so in your favor. But I seem to be in the minority when it comes to that, so... I don't know. Maybe I would feel differently if sandwich ingredients weren't such a pain in the ass to grind. If they had multiple raid events dedicated to getting herba, then great. But they never have to this day. This area is particularly unimpressive. Unimpressive was a nicer word than I was thinking. I sure do love flat land with copy and pasted rocks, minimal grass, and some of the worst rock textures you've ever seen. I honestly just think it's incompetence. Like, how do you look at this and it's like, yep, ship it. Great. I could probably create a better texture. Insane. Guess that's what happens when you're forced to make a video game in 5 minutes. Like, what else am I supposed to, like, look at? This ugly mountain? The unimpressive horizon? What a game. The odds are increased. This is one of those Outbreak events where the odds are, in fact, increased. I can't remember the specific number, but they are boosted. So again, if you've ever in your life wanted Hisui Voltorb, Electrode, Fungus, or Amoongus, it's a great chance. It's a great time for that. You don't have to have the DLC, they're all in Paldea. It's free real estate. It's very similar to the Flabebe and the Milcery event. Yeah, you really don't need to use sandwiches for these events, but I never use sandwiches, so that's nothing out of the ordinary for me. What am I up to? I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in 2 hours. The first Voltorb I caught, I didn't even whittle down the Outbreak. I just walked and it was there. That Voltorb just fell off a cliff. Oh, he's... No! You have so much to live for! Again, it's like the Milcery event. Where I think I caught like 20 Milcery? And all the Flabébés. Yeah, even just a slight boost to the shiny rate is insane. Like, Outbreaks are already very easy to get a shiny from. So when you increase the rate, it's actually insane. Also, I love that the image they posted announcing the Outbreak event, Hisui Voltorb wasn't even fully covered up. A little bit of a Lindsay Ellis Quentin review situation. Yeah, BDSP was made in Unity. Which is why it's so moddable. I have seen more mods of BDSP than any other Pokemon game. Outside of, like, ROM hacks, I guess. I've seen... Somebody made a version of BDSP where you play as Kirby. If you have any passing knowledge of that engine, you can mod the game. It's why people think it took them so long to figure out the Pokemon Home situation. Let's go Booper. I've seen some weird variation of fusions of Zekrom and Reshiram and Lugia and Ho-Oh like every day on my on my Twitter timeline. That's my favorite Delulu theory people are pushing right now. Where did all the Gen 2 stuff even come from? Why are people pushing Gen 2 so hard? Arcadet. Charcadet should be rare as hell. That's a Pokemon that, like, in Gen 4 would have a 5% encounter rate. It almost looks like they're shiny when they explode. Yeah, as long as you initially get it, as long as you don't go back online again, you can have it for as long as you want. I don't know why so many, like, people who speculate and make garbage YouTube videos are like, Gen 2. Huh? Where did this come from? Like, Let's Go was a very unique situation. It was supposed to bring in all the normies who are getting into Pokemon Go. And it's Gen 1. Gen 1 is always gonna be special. I'm not sure why people think that means, Gen 2 is next. Like, Unova? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Unova makes sense. Gen 2? Gen shiny Voltorbs that just don't stop coming and they 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 don't stop coming? You seeing this shit, Swablu? Another one. I mean, some people can't even seem to agree that Gen 5 is next. Some people in this very chat have said that they don't think a Gen 5 game is coming out this year. I mean, I saved, so I could just reload. I can't spore it because it's grass. Unfortunately. They're very low level, which is nice. Compared to all the other Kitakami and Blueberry Pokemon. Wait, what did Tyler say? Just getting a mystery dungeon game. Why? What makes you think they would ever break the trend of releasing games as often as they do? Mystery Dungeon is not a mainline game. The last Mystery Dungeon game came out in March. It's not even their November title. It's not even their It's Almost Christmas, we want money title. Oh my god. Do I even need to save at this point? If they explode, they explode. Well, like, what do you even need to do anymore? What do you even need to do anymore? We got a, what was that, a little fella? We got a big fella and a little fella. No, none with a mark yet. Voltorb. Voltorb, please. They are too young to explode. I'll never get over how good the luxury ball looks in this game. I might be standing in one of the ugliest video game locations ever with this god-awful rocks and boring, bland, flat fields, but the luxury ball looks so good. Damn. They really did make it look great. I mean, fundamentally, how different is the Switch 2 going to be from the Switch 1? It's going to be stronger and maybe a little bit bigger. But is it really going to be that different where they would need to, like, go back to the drawing board and figure out how to develop for it? It's not like it's a generational jump. I mean, I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be very powerful. Very much of an upgrade. Of course, this is all speculation. Like, sorry, but the if it runs like a PS4, that's not exactly like a huge upgrade. It's not like the PS5 going into the PS6. I should play Epic Mickey. Supposedly they were gonna make an Epic Donald, but it never got made. Because after that, Disney started like shutting down all their video game studios. MICKEYMOUSE. Good night, Shadow Wolf. Have a good one. I don't know. Where are people getting the idea that Game Freak has suddenly changed and is not going to keep on with their foot on the gas releasing games every year? To me, that has to be proven. I'll believe it when I see it. Man, can you imagine how angry somebody like Joe would be if they just announced a mystery dungeon game? Joe would be fuming. Well, the part I'm looking forward to least is where we have to go over all the bullshit garbage games they make, like Unite and Pogo. Maybe they'll be merciful and not have a long other bullshit games segment. Crash the economy. It's just a fun nothing reward that I should take out because too many people don't understand it. I need to update my Bidoof Buck things at some point. I am fueled by Joe's anger. That's one thing I think is funny about Joe. He does not like Mystery Dungeon games. I mean, I understand, honestly. I understand why Mystery Dungeon gameplay is not for everybody. I really do understand. I get it. Like, it's all fun and games until you go to a new floor and there's a monster house and your team gets wiped and it's like, oh, this is bad, actually. Mystery Dungeon does have weird difficulty curves. How well did the remakes on the Switch sell? I wonder if they're even incentivized to make any more. Somewhere right now, a Mystery Dungeon fan just felt a cold chill go down their spine, and they don't know why. Yeah, there's a lot of games they could port, absolutely. Pokemon Conquest would send me to the moon. That would be insane. I want what you're smoking if you think they could handle a 4050 in a handheld. Pass whatever you're smoking. Doesn't Chunsoft make it? Or am I thinking of somebody else? So almost 2 million copies. I mean, 2 million's nothing to sneeze at, but as far as like Pokemon numbers go, that's not a ton. Okay, yeah, I was like, it's Chunsoft, right? I don't know why I second guessed myself. Time will tell. Many such cases. Time will tell. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Day is just a handful of days away. That's crazy. I remember us speculating about Pokemon Day in like November. October. And now it's almost March. It's kind of exciting that nobody has any idea. I mean, granted, the PLA trailer leaked before, like an hour before that presents happened. And it was so insane and ludicrous, Tyler and I did not believe it. So maybe something similar will happen. We're definitely not out of the woods until the presents actually happens. But it is kind of nice to not have, you know, everything spoiled. I don't know, after playing through Pal World blind and getting to see all the pals and stuff, I kind of miss not knowing. Like, not looking at leaks and stuff. I'll never forget when I looked up Cynthia because I needed art or something of her for a thumbnail, and I got the Volo spoiler. Da 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 da. Whoa, the wall just moved. Yeah, we got St. Patrick's Day is in March, and then the end of March is Easter? An earlier Easter this year, I think. And announced an hour before. The thing about the PLA leak, it was just so insane that Tyler and I did not believe it. And when they revealed the trailer, it was like, holy shit, it was right. So that was kind of fun within itself, I guess. Because, like, if you read about PLA before they actually revealed it, you probably would have been like, huh? PLA was one of those you had to see to believe. Because it was so fundamentally different. It's very hard to avoid leaks, yeah. I mean, every time a new generation comes out or a new Pokemon game comes out, your same group of bad actors on YouTube put spoilers in their thumbnails. Like days before the game is even out. Pokemon Picross. I miss having puzzles in a Pokemon game. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 9. Let's try to get one more. Yeah, once the game lands into the hands of somebody who can dump the game and put it online, it's over. So that's usually like mom and pop shops that put the game out early, or sometimes games are stolen out of trucks. That has happened. Sometimes strategy guides are obtained and people take pictures of the strategy guides. Couldn't make a cool design like that? That's funny. I remember when the Gen 7 starter sheets leaked, their character sheets. And so many, it was like, because normally character sheets never leak. I still don't know how that happened. But that was, so many people, like Joe, were like, no, they're fake. It also, I think it was Incineroar spoiled Malo. You can see Malo on Incineroar's character sheet. So it was like a barrage of spoilers. And I remember people being upset with Incineroar. Yeah, on one hand, I would love to go in blind, and then on the other, I like knowing. I like being able to plan out my team. I've used the term double-edged sword twice tonight, but it really is. It's like, on one hand, I like knowing all the secrets. On the other hand, being genuinely surprised is fun and good. That mountain sinks down every time I walk over here. I am gonna be anticipating if the reveal of whatever game they're working on. Because when they revealed Gen 9, I stand by I stand by the fact that Gen 9's reveal was Detective Pikachu coded. That was such a weird ass direction to reveal Gen 9. Like, you had a security guy, a flashlight creeping down the hallway. That was Detective Pikachu coded. So now I'm weary. It's like, what if they open up with something and it's just totally different from what it looks like? It does make no sense. I stand by that making zero sense. That was such a fucking bizarre reveal trailer. It was kind of lame, honestly. Like, no hype. Like, what is this? And then, like, the still images of Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco. It was just like, this is such a whack-ass reveal for this generation. Yeah, it was bait. I still stand by saying that it was thinking that it was Detective Pikachu. What if that's what they announced? Detective Pikachu 3. Like, I don't know, like a still image of the starters instead of actually showing, like, in-engine footage of them is... Did they show any footage from the game? I don't even remember, it's been so long. Manifesting new Pokemon pinball. Although I would have fun with that, but nobody would watch it. That would be... I could just imagine how little people would actually care to watch that. I just can't see Ranger returning without a stylus. I'm not sure how you could do Ranger with just a controller. Oh god, unless they tried to sell you like a $60 peripheral or something. Now you can buy our Poke Stylus Plus Plus that comes with a Jirachi. Remember in the last Pokemon Presents, they showed that god-awful $400 card thing and it took them like a year to release? Hope there's none of that bullshit. I think I saw that selling for like 200 something the other day. Like, wow, what a surprise. They're not selling their $400 shameless nostalgia bait box after their last set of shameless nostalgia with celebrations that already had base set Charizard. That product is such a mess. It's insane to me. It's just such a shameless attempt at making lots of money. No cohesion, no passion looks like it went into that product. It's just soulless all the way down. So all the card bros can drop $400 and be like, base set Charizard, bro. Again. Again. Yeah, what if they reveal like a new app? Pikachu teaches typing. Pikachu helps you balance your checkbook. Imagine if they actually announced like an interesting Pokemon mobile game and were like, exclusive to Apple only. Oh, I still have the last shiny in my party as I run into another one. Holy moly, that's a lot of shinies. That's a lot of shinies. It's time for Pikachu to take on TurboTax. You know what? I would fully support Pikachu. Pikachu, I'm on your side. They've lobbied to make tax laws worse for how long? Pikachu, I am fully with you. Finally. A mouse of the people. Dang. No marks. No marks. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. 11 shinies in about 2.5 hours, chat. These events are so cracked. Oh my god. Tax fraud with Charizard. Ditto teaches insider trading. Well, just like that, I got Hisui Voltorb times very many and Electrode. Not bad. So like I said, chat, if you ever want any of these Pokemon shiny, you don't need to DLC. You don't even need to do any sandwiches. It's just very easy. I'm hoping they do Hisui Growlithe next, so I can knock Growlithe and Arcanine off my list. But yeah, this was a good event. Mission accomplished. GG. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. What day is it? Today, okay. So this weekend, all that talk of Dynamax Adventures, maybe we'll do a Dynamax Adventures chat, and then something else. Yeah, the countdown to Pokemon Day, just a few more days. Exciting stuff. We're getting close to the shiny 700, so... But yeah, thanks for chilling tonight, everybody. Thanks for all the follows, the raids. I appreciate it. Shout out to the YouTube viewers on the VOD. Appreciate ya. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Many Booper gives many shiny lucks to all that watch. Good night, everybody. Bye.